Hey, Scott.
Hey.
Guess what?
What?
We're going to your favorite place and then my favorite place today.
Starbucks
Uh-huh.
and Tractor Supply.
Yes. Welcome to Cabin Creek Homestead. We have a lot of kids and a lot of animals. We built this farm not quite a year ago, and we're turning it into a healing homestead. Here on our farm, we rescue animals and we turn them into therapy animals. Some of the animals that we rescue need to heal, and some of them simply need to experience a loving touch for the first time. We've decided to let our kids grow up among the wild things so that they can learn to love and appreciate where our food comes from. And we believe that every animal deserves dignity and every child deserves a home. Today we're headed to Tractor Supply to gather materials for a new pasture that we're building, because joining us on our farm today is another animal who needs us off landing.
Ellie, do you like Twinkle?
Yeah.
So Twinkle came to us because she needed a new barn to stay at. This is a friend's horse. We are boarding her, and she was at a barn that previously just wasn't fulfilling their end of the contract, wasn't giving her supplements, and wasn't feeding her on time. And the owner found that she was frequently without water, and so she called me and said, "Hey, I need to move my horse. They've had, several chances to correct some of these mistakes." And I said yes. So we have the room. Boarding a horse was never really part of our plan, but it is something that we can certainly do. We have plenty of room. Scott and I went out early this morning and we measured the space and we kind of planned out where we want it to be. I think it's going to be, what do you think, like 3 acres? It's about 3 acres, and there's lots of shade and there's tons of great grass. If we weren't going to turn it into a pasture, I would actually plan that out as a field to cut hay from, because it's just such good grass. So I'm so excited about the new addition to our farm. In addition to boarding her, she is a lesson horse. So we have a contract written out that she is now going to be used for lessons several times a week. So she's a sweet, sweet girl. She is a dappled buckskin. She does need some weight put on. The lady who owns this horse was surrendered to her. So her body condition is not a reflection on my friend who owns this horse, because this was kind of dropped in her lap. So together, she and I are going to work to get her back into really good condition, and just make this a happy place for her to be boarded.
I love her. She's so sweet.
Now, in the future, we are not just going to hand feed her with a bucket every morning, but while we're getting to know her, we like the idea of showing her where her meals come from, because that sort of installs a sense of trust, like, hey, we're the ones that provide, we love you, we're going to take care of you, and we want her to be really, really comfortable with us. So, of course, nourishing your animal is a great way to start to build a relationship. Not that she's my animal, but I'm going to treat her like she is, because I think that's what she deserves. Twinkle came to us yesterday, and she has just a few marks on her. It could be from rubbing up against something because she was itchy. It could have been from another horse. It could be a lot of things. But these marks that you see that are kind of greasy, that's medicine that I applied right after I gave her a bath yesterday. So no need to be concerned. It's just horse stuff.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
Horses like to get themselves in all kinds of situations where they're scratched up. I love pasturing our horses instead of stalling them, and the good that comes from that is that they are able to graze 24/7. When they have access to constant forage, you really lower the risk of colic, and colic is like a twisted intestine, and that is really deadly for horses. You can fix it. It has been fixed before, but it's very hard, and most of the time it's very deadly. So they will have scratches on them and cuts just from being with other horses and being pastured where they are under trees and could possibly scratch up against something and get cut. But that lowers the risk of colic, and so it's worth it in my book. So no need to be alarmed unless it's a very deep gash and needs stitches. All right, I'm done talking. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Tractor Supply.
Hey, where you are? Oh.
I'm not shopping.
Yeah, seriously, me neither. Here.
Hey, that looks like our house.
It does look like Charlotte. I'm at the point in the shopping trip where I forgot what I came for. Ooh, they have it in blue. Waiting on you.
I only found 2 right-handed gloves.
We're claiming climbing trees, and I claimed this one.
That's your climbing tree from now on? You're not scared?
With everything. And then I would like the enchiladas suizas. And then I would like 2 just salt, 2 hard shell tacos, beef tacos.
It's the end of another long day. It took us 2 days to put up the fence, and now she has 4 acres, lots of hills and rolling pastures and lots of green grass. She also has a couple of horse friends in there. Briscoe and Charlene are in there with her. The water trough is set up. It's on a timer.
It's good.
One of my favorite things ever.
It's not electric,
It's
but
not.
they think it is because the other pasture on the backside is electric.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll touch it.
Yeah, they're respecting that boundary.
That's
for
right.
sure. So yeah, we are super happy. Thanks for joining in and watching us build a new pasture, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.